Wealth Principle 5, build a business. Hi, my name is Walter Murillo, the real estate mentor. I am on a mission to build 100 millionaires. 100 millionaires who will be inspired to build 100 millionaires. Currently, there are 17 million millionaires on the planet. I'd like to just add one more million. That makes 18 million of us out there building, helping, and supporting each other so that we can improve the problems in the world. If there are issues where people are hungry or not having jobs, it's up to millionaires to make those changes. It's really hard to go and help other people if you can't help yourself. One of the secrets to becoming a millionaire is you got to build a business. This wealth principle 5, is build a business. Robert Kiyosaki is known for talking about the four quadrants. He talks about being a employee, a self-employed, a business owner, or an investor. Ultimately, the wealthiest people on the planet have built businesses. In fact, the book of the week comes directly from Robert Kiyosaki. It's Rich Dad, Poor Dad. Most of the people who've come through my training programs have read this book. In fact, they read it way before they came along and asked me for help. The reason this book has become so popular and so well known in the success and business and money making arena is because it talks about some very simple principles. And one of those is you need a business. One of them is credit. One of them is knowing the difference between liabilities and assets. Business owners get what liabilities and assets are because every day we're faced with, can I purchase this? It's going to make me money, or is this going to cost me money? And if something costs you money, you have too many of those liabilities, your business is underwater. You have to have more assets than liabilities. And having a business gives you a lot of different tools for acquiring assets tax-free without paying Uncle Sam. There are plenty of, you've heard deductions, tax deductions, write-offs. That comes from owning a business. Many of the things that you currently are spending and buying, you're paying taxes for. You're paying taxes on the income, and then you're paying taxes on the purchase again because you don't have a business. Whereas many of those items could actually be business expenses, your vehicle, gas, even office space. A space in your house could become office space that you're renting to yourself. Travel to events, education like this, training could be considered a tax deductible item. It could be a write-off, especially if you go and you get a mentor or a coach. Those things are tax deductible. Traveling can be tax deductible if you went to a training. So there's a lot of benefits to owning a business that you wouldn't have as a normal self-employed person. Well, not self-employed, but a regular employee to somebody else. Self-employed gives you access to these business tax strategies. One of the other reasons you want to build a business, as I talked about in Wealth Principle 2, is the actual ability to acquire profit and then equity. See, businesses are valued based on their profit. And profit is not income. Income is what you're earning right now working for somebody else, whereas profit is what your business is earning for you while you're doing something else. And then equity is based on what that profit number is. In the restaurant industry, it's 2.75 or 2.5. In real estate, it could be 4%, 4 times, 5 times. And some of the bigger tech industries, your valuation could be as high as 5, 6 years of profit is how you get your valuation. So let's say average business, average mechanics shop is valued 3 times its income, its profit. So if you have a mechanic shop that's bringing in $40,000 a year in profit, then you're looking at a valuation of $120,000. If you're interested in building a business that is worth $1 million, all you need to bring in is about $333,000 a year, and you now have $1 million business. Unless you're in an industry that allows for the 5-time multiplier, in which case now you only have to bring in about $200,000 a year to build $1 million business. Most businesses are not looking at their valuation. Most businesses are not looking at their assets. They're not looking at their profit. In fact, most business owners are perfectly content working in the business, being an employee and taking a salary, and they don't pay attention to the profit number so much as they pay attention to their actual income. Wealth Principles 5 is build a business. Now, here's my definition of a business. A business is something that earns money with or without you. Regardless of whether you're working, a business that throws off profit is a true business. Otherwise, you're just self-employed. You created yourself a job. And a lot of real estate agents suffer from this, insurance agents, financial advisors, or landscapers. They've created themselves a job. Contractors created a job, but not an actual business. They'll call themselves self-employed. They'll call themselves business owners, but having a logo on a website does not make you a business owner. Being able to claim tax deductions alone is not what makes you a business owner. A business has to turn a profit in order to be successful. And I hope this wealth principle is valuable to you. There's a lot more coming. Wealth principle 5 is one of the easy ones to disregard, just like wealth principle 4 and wealth principle 2, or wealth principle 1, think a million. Easy to disregard, but if you do, you're going to dramatically hurt yourself in your wealth building journey. Like, share, subscribe, because sharing is caring. And the more people that are on this mission with you, the more support you're going to have. And eventually, maybe they'll be clients of yours, or they could employ or be a part of your company. So it's very important that you share, like, and subscribe. Here's the secret. When you share a video about becoming a millionaire, when you share a video about building wealth, you'll immediately get hate from your haters. Immediately, the people who want to hold you down, who have been holding you down in your success, will show up. They'll say, "Oh, don't be greedy. Don't try to make all that money. Just be comfortable, be happy where you're at." But if you're still watching this, it's because you're not somebody who's comfortable just getting by. You want to become wealthy. You want to become rich, and you deserve that ability. So share this video, put it out on your social feeds, wherever you find that you spend the most time. If it's Facebook, if it's Instagram, if it's Twitter, share it out and identify the people who want to support you. Some people will say, "Hell yeah, exciting. Let me know what you're getting into. Let me know what you're doing. How can I help?" Those people become your new tribe, and the haters, you can delete them. You can forget them. You can unfollow them. Eventually, you will get away from them. But if you have not found that million yet, there are people to remove and there are people to take in. And by posting videos like this, you're guaranteed to identify who they are. Cheers to your success. When you have a choice, always work with the best.